Y'all, what the fuck is wrong with Republicans? Have they lost their goddamn minds? Which I know is not a far fall at all. I grew up in a Republican household. I was a Republican for the bulk of my life. And even though I thought that they had some questionable tactics sometimes, I always thought they at least cared about the American people and trying to do the best they could for their country. But watching the RFK confirmation hearing that's going on right fucking now is just insane. One of the Democratic senators read from RFK's own book saying that he did not think that measles was a deadly disease. And he brought up the time in Samoa where 84 people, mostly children, died because they thought that the vaccine was dangerous thanks to RFK. And then when they asked him to respond, he's like, oh yeah, I think that vaccines are fine. I think that they're good. I don't know why you would think that I would try and go against vaccines. Motherfucker, it's written in your own book. There have been videos from his own family members, his very own cousin, saying that she grew up with him, saying that he is a cruel person and he does not need to be anywhere near medicine. She told stories about when he was younger and he would put live baby chicks and mice into a blender and turn it on and laugh about it. And then the Republicans get to question him, which they don't really question him so much as suck his ass. They're all like, Mr. Kennedy, I apologize for the attitude of my colleagues. I, personally, look forward to working with you on a variety of subjects in the future. Mr. Kennedy, we know that health is very important to your life. The dude was a heroin addict, and he said that it helped him get through school. And the Republican voters that are watching this are like, yeah, that's our guy. Quit being so mean to him. Throughout history, most empires fell within 250 years. Next year, United States turns 249. If something isn't done soon, I don't see how this country continues. This entire presidency feels like you're tied to a chair watching a toddler play with a loaded gun. And all these people that took an oath to the Constitution are not honoring it at all. They're all falling in line and pledging allegiance to a dictator. If you would have told me 20 years ago that any of this was happening, I would have thought you were bullshitting me. But if you were somehow able to prove it, I probably would have moved out of the country before now. Although, I don't know where I could go that would be safe from that fucking guy because I think he's actually going to destroy the world on his way out. The man has absolutely no love in his heart for anyone. He doesn't care what happens to Americans. He doesn't care what happens to his own family members. All he cares about is how to satisfy his own ego and how can everybody around him stroke it today. I just realized how that could sound and I apologize. That was bad. But anyway, it looks like we're going to have a rapist drug addict in charge of our medicine, so good luck, everybody.